Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In this particular video, we are going to understand about the Spring Event system. Basically, how to move from tight coupling to a system where your services don't even need to know about other services and they can talk to each other. So that is what we are going to understand in this particular video. Let's start. So you can think of this Spring Event system like a railway station announcement booth. So how this announcement booth works, so it gives the information of the trains that are departing and arriving on different platforms, right? So this is how it works and how passenger react on that. So basically, suppose you are at the railway station and you will only listen to that information, you will only react to that information which is regarding your train, that train you want to catch, right? So you will only react to that, and rest all the information you are going to ignore. That is what we are going to do, right? Okay, so like this we have the system in Spring Boot, which is actually allowing different parts of your application to talk to each other without knowing each other, right? So that is the thing. Now let's see how this thing works. So there are three main entities or three main characters that you can say, right? So we have the event, then we have the publisher and the listener. Okay, so think of this event as the information, as the train information. So we are uh, taking this railway station announcement booth example only, right? So think of this as the train information. Then we have the publisher. So this publisher you can say is the announcement booth or the speaker. Okay, and the listener is what is the passenger. So when this event happens, this train information comes to this announcement booth, they simply broadcast that information, and this passenger is the listener. So he is listening to this announcement, and as soon as he gets the information of his train that he wants to catch, so he is going to react on that. He's going to react on that, right? Now suppose there is not only one passenger on the platform, there are many passengers on the platform, right? So let's say there is one information regarding the train that it is now not coming at platform 1. Now it is coming at this platform 2. It is arriving at platform 2, right? So all the passengers that are present on this platform 1 are not going to react to this particular information. The passengers that are going to react to this informations are those passengers uh, who wants to catch this particular train, right? They are only going to react it, and they are going to only rush for the this platform too, and the rest everyone will ignore it. So this is how you can think this Spring Event system works. Now uh, let's map it to Spring Boot project. So let's say we have one user registered event which is going to be triggered when a new user is registered, and then it is going to be passed to this application context, which is the publisher. It is going to broadcast that event, right? Then we have this listener service, and it is listening for this particular event, that is the user registered event, and as soon as it gets this event, it is going to react to this. It is going to react to this, right? So let's see everything in code so we will understand it in a better way. All right, so you can see that this is the application, this is the main method. We have the registration service which is responsible for user registration, and then we have the newsletter service. Okay, so we have two different services. Now if I open this registration service, then you will see that we have one publisher, right? And this is the application event publisher. It is going to publish the event. It is going to publish the event, right? So what we are doing is we are taking the information of this user name and email, and we are going to register it. So after registering, what we are doing is we are simply creating this event and we are giving it to this publisher for publishing it, for broadcasting it, right? Now As soon as this publisher publishes this event, we have the listener service, that we have this email listener service, and this particular method is listening for this user registered event. This particular method is listening for this user registered event, and as soon as it will get this event, it is going to react to this. Okay, so it is going to simply take all the information, and it is going to send the mail. So that is how you see that the flow will go, right? And similarly, we have one service for newsletter sign up. Okay, and it is going to work similarly like this email new registered, like this newly registered uh, user, right? So let me run this application, right? So we can see that how this application is actually working. Okay, see, first this welcome mail is sent, and then after this newsletter mail is sent. Now let me open the mailbox, and you will see that we have two different mails. One is the welcome mail, right? And another one is the newsletter mail. Okay, so this is how this flow will work. This Spring event system is going to work. And now you see that this registration service is not aware of this email service or this newsletter service, and then also they are working perfectly fine, right? So this is the advantage of this Spring event system. So I hope you like this particular information. Do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.